Now I've got this sanded down with 2000 grit. I want to show you what this fender is going to look like. This is from my records too. But what this fender is going to look like after all the paint, clear coating, spot putty, sanding. And you can see here, these are the little, see if I can get a better, these are the little pits that were there. I'm going to leave those there because I know that they're going to sand, they're going to keep drying. If you'll notice, all those little shiny spots they're all little low spots. I'm going to leave them there because I'm going to sand this out and I know it's going to keep drying, so why go down? That's just off my hand from perspiration. Like, I've done this line, the last thing, this little tiny line in the bottom. It's probably 95% done. The one thing you want to stay away like 1/8 of an inch from here. The reason is it's nice and shiny right here, and if you got all that perfectly done, you're gonna have to polish it. So if this is shiny and this big bling area will just absolutely highlight everything, you don't need to get in this area. Also down around these edges here, you don't really need to get that close because you'll just have to sand them back out. Now there's our front again. And remember, I've gone this way with it. I've gone a little bit this way, but when you do your sanding, you always want to go one way or another. When you're doing your polishing, you can go in circles. Never go in circles when you're sanding because you'll leave swirl marks in the paint. And that's just a big no-no. So I'm going to use my polishing compound and then my scratch remover, and then we'll take and take me probably about 10 minutes to do all the rest of this. Then I'll take a video. I'll continue this video. It's kind of nice here in Wally World. We got some sun. The one thing about sun and black paint is that, ooh, God, I got some little problems on that one. How the hell did I do that? Oh well, I'll fix that. A little too much clear on there. Here's the underside of the bag deal. This is where the emergency brake goes. This is the bottom of the emergency brake. This piece is the front, right underneath the light, and that has the sticker covered up. And this one I decided to clear again. This way you need a paint booth so you don't get little pieces of bullshit in there. I'm not real worried about it. Most of it is just surface. I put on 2 good heavy coats on that. And then what I can do, and these I've painted black, all these were painted black. This was clear, and this one was clear. And what I can do with this is you can see, oh, God, that's horrible. I just got too much paint on there, and it started to eat through. Now what you do if you have a problem like this, and I got a little too carried away because I thought that maybe it was hot enough. What I'll do with this, since I've got a lot of clear on there, is I will wet sand that down to I'll wet sand it smooth, and I won't get into the paint layer. And if I get it smooth enough, then I can put on another couple of coats of clear. It'll cover it all up like you won't believe. That's actually a good teaching. Let's see, where is it? You can't see with this damn glare. That's a good teaching thing to learn. That's one of the problems that comes up. when something like that does come up, you want to just stop what you're doing, give it a day to dry up, and sand some of it off. I have this on numerous things. You get this when you paint when it's too cold. You get too much, you get the coat on too wet, and I'll be the first to say that I'm guilty of it. And what happens is, instead of the reducer flashing outwards above the paint, is it starts to go inward and eat on the previous coats of black. That's why it causes that. It may settle down a little bit too, maybe, but I'll just have to leave it there and let it do it. This is what I'm using is a Duplicolor black and clear right here. And we'll just have to see. I just love to paint. It really calms me down. We'll just have to see how well it works out. Okay, the gyro's coming together little by little. Problem by problem. And we'll fix them one by one.